Right, let's move on and go across and get some latest data coming out from the auto space. Agri equipment and tractors is something which is on Shrishti's radar. She's picking up from Channel Check that things may not look all that rosy. Shrishti, tell us, what do you gather?
Well, yes, DAM Capital has come out with a note with their channel check on the tractor industry, which is coming out as a negative surprise because for the month of December, where the industry was expecting a flat to a marginal growth across the board, then DAM Capital understands that this particular month could see a double-digit decline in the tractor industry, and this is actually opposite to what these company managements were also highlighting for a decent growth in the tractor industry. The key reason that they're highlighting is the deficit in the monsoon behind the weakened demand in the farm equipment demand across the country, and other than that, they're also seeing that there are some pressure on the industry fronts. There are constraints on the cash flow, likely tough financial situations. Because of that, the financials are also tightening the lending process. DAM Capital is expecting 3 to 4% decline in the volume for the domestic tractor industry for FY24, which is actually lower than the management's guidance of a flattish volume growth as well. And it's the southern states which are feeling the heat, wherein for this particular year, on a YOY basis, we could see a 40 to 50% decline. And do remember that the flood has deteriorated the situation in the region, contributing to a negative sentiment. On the other hand, onto the dealers' inventory, that is also seen to be at elevated levels. Around 65 days of dealer inventory is what these companies are sitting on. This is actually higher than the historical post-festival average inventory. And along with that, given the elections around, they are saying that there could be a subdued performance on that front as well, because the industry experts are not expecting any meaningful support from the government soon. It's the Maharashtra state that announced some benefits for the farm equipment segment, but those are not meaningful. And given the election season, the tractor industry experts are not expecting a big boost on that front. So that's why it's a negative surprise coming in on the channel checks by DAM Capital. Back to you.
Right. Thanks very much for that, Shrishti. That's something very interesting. Tractors looking weak right now as far as offtake is concerned, coupled with elevated inventories at dealers' shops.